Hi, welcome to Richard's Reviews. Today's review is the Nintendo Retron HD. There's a lot of different Nintendo retro type things out now. Sega, Super Nintendo, such out. This one happens to be Nintendo. I actually purchased the, I guess, China-made Nintendo. It just comes built in with the games. No, this one actually, I got it from Fry's at $30. It comes with, it's a cartridge one, so you actually have to plug the cartridge in. If you have your old games, I guess it works with it. I haven't tried it yet. I did try it with the new cartridges I purchased with like a bunch of games on them. So this one is a Retro HD, meaning it has HDMI connectivity. I actually unpacked it already, but I figured I'd show you what it comes with. So when you open it up, you got my Fry's bill. And it does come with the standard AVI cables to connect to. It actually comes with a very short HDMI cable. Some very thin instructions. And it actually only comes with one controller, which is probably, I guess, the only thing I kind of missed. I was hoping it would come with two controllers. It only comes with the one, and we can take a look at that a little closely. So, for $30, it's not bad if you still have some of your old games, your faves, and you want to play it on HD. It actually, I mean, I guess it converts it over, which is nice. So, I purchased these two games off of eBay. And each one, I kind of looked closely for some of the games I really wanted. Unfortunately, these will cost you between $25 to $30 each. So, you kind of end up spending $100 for a retro type thing. So, I was willing to do it because there were a few games I kind of liked. This one has 500 games. This one has 143. I think this one has a memory, though, as opposed... I'm not sure if this one does not, but this one definitely has a memory. So that's why they each cost kind of like $30. I think this one comes with the Super Mario Brothers 1 through 3. And this one might have Super Dodgeball, which I was looking for. I love Super Dodgeball. This one has the... I think Tecmo Super Bowl too. So you get a mix of games. You pretty much cover a majority of it through buying, going through this route. And it saves space. I only have 2 cartridges as opposed to trying to carry 10 or 12 cartridges. I mean, you can buy retro Nintendo games. I mean, actual Nintendo games online for about $20 a pop. So I'm not too concerned too much about the price there. So I mean, I got most of the games I wanted already. Okay, so I mean, it looks, about the same. Nothing really particular. I just wish the cartridge was shorter because it actually doesn't slide into the system. I'm not showing that. So the system comes with a USB powered cord. Doesn't take a lot of power. USB, very simple. The controller is actually very different. It's not like the standard Nintendo. It plugs into the standard Nintendo connectivity, which is kind of weird. The fake one I bought has a USB port, so it's easier. But the controller itself is pretty snazzy. It's a little more contoured. So as you can see, there's a bend there. And then under there's kind of a little more grips. So it gives it a little more feel. It's very soft and light. I guess similar to the old one. It wasn't really, like super sturdy by any means. And then here's the system itself. Very small, simple. 1-2 plug, power reset. Here's a power light. The back, you have the AV. Oh, I didn't know you could do 60x9. I should have switched it. In any case, it does HD of 60x9. I didn't know that. Okay, HDMI and the power for the micro. And then this part where the cartridge goes in, so it goes on top. So it actually sits pretty high. If you have the Super Famicom versions, they're all half this. The cartridges are half this length. That's why I'm wondering why they made it full length. I have an original Macross that had a converter actually to make it fit because it was short, so you can't stick it all the way into the actual system. We still have a Nintendo system router somewhere. I just didn't want to take it out. So I mean, technically, all I had to do really was just. It's cool that it converts it to HDMI. I guess that's the big deal about it. So I mean, you can buy, I think, just a standard one with the games in it for $50-$60. So technically, if I just really only wanted the one game, I spent $60 and I got 500 games. But I kind of wanted this set here, and it had some of the other stuff that I wanted. So The China-made one, it's very simply made. It's it's smaller than this. It's all in one, and it works. I'm not gonna say it doesn't work. So, but all the games are actually probably in Japan. So you're emulating all Japan games, and so you can't really read them all. These two I bought, luckily, are actually all in English. So eBay, they pretty good. They sell pretty good copies of these games. So I'm probably gonna have to purchase another controller just to get the second player. Or unless I can find my Nintendo controller, actually. I don't know if it actually works or not. I could try it. But in any case, it's cool. It's a nice buy if you're into retro gaming. Recently, my brother picked up the HD one, I think with the games built in, so that his kids could play Super Mario Brothers. I don't know how much I'll play this, but it might be cool just to kind of bring it around to a buddy's house and play. But I need the second controller to even pull that off. So I'm going to have to go look for that for later. I think it's... Hyperkin, I think that's the company. So, thanks for checking out the review. I would say it's worth a buy if you know these games. It's not super expensive. If you can buy it, getting them all together in one area for like just a little thing. It's pretty cool now, I guess these days. I mean, you can do it. You can build an emulator, but you're still gonna have to deal with the smaller you want it, the more expensive it is. So, people are saying build it with a Raspberry Pi emulator. You just need something with a pretty good video card, like something internal will get it. But like even a super micro computer will weigh more than this. It'll be about this size, but a little taller. But you're probably gonna have to. It's gonna weigh a bit to carry with you. This is pretty light. It's not super heavy by any means, and it's very portable. That's the key part. I think the old Nintendo was a bit bulky. The charging unit was a big giant power pack. Old school. I kind of miss that portability idea, but I guess because the whole online thing removes that from you having to do that, I guess. Nintendo Switch still trying to push their carry it around with you, but man, those units aren't light at all. I wouldn't want to be carrying them. This is simple, pretty light, and you can carry it around with you if you want to play some buddies. Yeah, you can do it on screen, but you could probably pull this off with the... You could probably do a mod. You can probably hook this up to like an iPad or something if they can do that kind of thing. But in any case, it's a cool little, try it out thing.